Hello. Yo, what's up? Exciting. How you doing, man? Just woke up. I was in bed 20 minutes ago. And now he's streaming. Not in live. Let's go, boss. Yes. I mean, it's literally, it's 11 now, but woke up at like 10:20 or something. Nice, dude. Let's go. Let's get back on the track. Bro, yesterday was fucking rough, though. God damn. Was it a bad day? The terrible workout killed me. Hey, we're retrying today. And I decided, since I'm opening extreme commissions and since, you know, I'm kind of starting the grind tomorrow, I assume, I'm going to just do another chill stream today, and then, you know, grind starts tomorrow. I was thinking about just not going live at all and just playing WoW all day, but then I thought that it's completely unacceptable. What kind of example would I set for you babies? We cannot be that. So, we're here Artin for a little bit. Is that right? Yep, dude, I retweeted it. So okay, I didn't manage to wake up yesterday on time to post it like at 10, so I posted it in the evening. I think it was 8:30. 300 likes already. Whenever I checked on it this morning and retweeted it, god damn, dude, that's a shit ton. Damn. For a commission announcement, that's a lot. Don't know, dude. I mean, I already have people reaching out, like from kind of the community, from the Rear wants an anime girl. How do you feel about that? I feel that's awesome, dude. I feel like it's time for an anime girl. It's his OC as well. He has so much art, we forgot them. I don't think I have that much arts of all of my WoW patterns he has with her. Not quite remarkable. Hello, Shadow. You're gonna see. But for the growing, dude, I don't know how many that would be, right? A lot of likes on the post, a lot of engagement, it's a good sign, but it's not the end of the world. Or like, it's not the end of the story, I guess. So we're gonna see. This evening I'm gonna open DMs and kind of see what it is. But now though, I'm savoring it, you know, I'm not spoiling it to myself. Hello, Ura. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Hello, Sunshine. Looking nice. Hey, thanks. Oh, damn, that's one that's 33 hours already. Holy shit, I gotta be preparing in the hours. I mean, the borders are looking better. I would say it's the face, a little bit of just rendering overall is what I want to do. Oh shit. Yeah, I've been kind of not necessarily struggling with the face, but I kind of don't know the way I want for it to look. Like, I'm very rare to it's very rare where I get to paint facial hair, male facial hair, so, and especially on the like more of a close-up like this. Anyway, let's go, Laura. Let's go. Yeah, I'm surprised I woke up early. I went to bed at like 4 yesterday. It was kind of like an effortless awakening. You know, whenever you like open your eyes and you just immediately know you're not closing them again. That's kind of the situation. Alright, how's it going, Laura? Any more Hearthstone cards coming out? You posted them on Instagram, but like, what are the other new ones? What are the new minions? Or I guess if you don't play the game, you... Can never get myself to draw in the morning. Oh, that's a big mistake. That's the thing you should do right away. In fact, dude, I really wanted to just take a day off and play WoW today, which I still think I will do. But it's important to like still art first thing though. Just like a little bit, you know, maybe like 3 hours or something. Some insignificant amount. It's important, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Also, oh yeah, also for this art I'm gonna see the commissioner likes the face too, because I reworked it a lot. It's pretty much like this. And now it's like this. Oh shit, dude. Quite different. Dude, it actually does. Yeah, people are talking to themselves. It's kind of crazy. I don't even know what, like, I'm never engaging with anybody there. They're entertaining themselves. They have their own ecosystem going there. You're working on one right now? God damn. Holy shit, you swimming in them, Laura. By the way, okay, Laura. Okay, Sunshine, I have a question for you. Alright. You ain't ready for this. Where's this shit? Laura? Tell me this. Laura, what is this? Laura, what is this? So that's a card in the game. Like, dude, is it me or is this like art is a, I don't know, from 2004 with like blurred background, like of a screenshot from a video game? I'm serious, like what is this? Bottom feeder. Is a bottom feeder? I guess. The old one was quite angry, that's for sure. Some old illustrations are still on the list. It's strange because even like the first art, you know, like some pieces are like literally were in the first. iteration of Hearthstone, they still look better than that. Like, I don't know, there are so many that are still kind of like rock solid and looking good. Like all the Ragnaros and shit, but this? God. I saw it in game, I was like, what is the dude? It's like yeah, okay, I don't want to be talking shit though, but it's like a kid's illustration, you know? Like it's a kid's drawing and it's like, you know, their papa just added it. Papa working in Blizzard. Pirate Software's art. Last cards are kind of shit. Oh, how do you judge that? Wait, I think wasn't one of yours like a turtle sitting? I think it was if I'm not mistaken, no? Maybe fucked up on time like me. I mean, that is like surprisingly strange card. It has like none of the hard. Like I mean, yeah, it might not be a good representation of the art, but it's still like it's a strange representation at all. I think even if you're given like 2 hours, you would paint something like not necessarily the highest Hearthstone quality, but it would be different. It's what like a good artist would paint, I imagine. 2 turtles? Oh, I see. You know what I feel like that's kind of rough. All the turtles and all the stuff, a lot of things in Hearthstone are like just kind of cartoony. Now I would imagine it's not everything that is like super pleasant and interesting to paint. Also, Laura, there was this moment on the stream, like half a week ago or something. I was just going over Hearthstone cards and just like trying to think if I want to like start studying them or something like just right away right now. And actually going over them, I decided that I don't want to do that now. Like I don't want to even attempt to go for Hearthstone, like try to kind of study the cards and shit like that. I don't know, just like looked up. It looked a lot of like the like the cartoonish art style, and I don't know, it kind of just didn't dig it enough, I guess. I thought it would affect my art a lot, which, you know, I kind of like the direction where it's going right now, but and I feel like it would have impacted it a lot. A lot of bad about that card is the early decisions, like the character just standing there. But even you're out on Hearthstone. I mean, I should definitely like. Wait, oh my god, I'm just stuck with different layer. Goes on to the style that they can hurry if they knew. You think so? Okay, I don't think so, Laura. I think it's the stuff that I'm doing is so different. Like I started to push saturation now. Okay, literally what we kind of looked through and what I established about just, I don't know, observing the art kind of more closely is that like everything is just, it looks like a kid's toy. You know, like every single object is like super big and cartoonishly like just like defined, big and like readable. About most cards. Of course, we have like bottom feeder exception to all of the cards, but and it's just something, you know, that I feel like would ruin my art if I try to make everything like that. You know. Yeah. Very plastic look to them. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, I just thought like if I would go for this, like I literally kind of started studying it, and during the one illustration that I was working on, it like started turning out worse than it initially I started to look in my style. So I was like, god damn, the impact is going to be profound. Like I either just gotta stop or like gotta give into it fully. And I decided that, you know, maybe not right now. Maybe I will give into it fully, but just not this time around. Somewhere who make it a bit more whimsical, more realistic. I guess, but it still has a lot of this vibe. Like I literally gotta scroll for like maybe 50 cards, like 50 recent cards, and all of them had that thing. Like yeah, some of them are a little kind of more expressive of like people's art style, but I would say most of them are just, they're almost like stripped away from some like artistic things that I really personally enjoy in art, you know. No, I haven't, Laura. Alright, Laura, listen. Listen here. I haven't been, but okay, look at this art though. Look at this one though. I have some art to show to you, so you don't get too mad at me for another. Bazaar has had a lot of art out and it's really nice. Bazaar, is that Dota 2 Hearthstone? Like Dota 2 art? Dota 2 card game. I struggled there. Oh no, Dota's card game is Artifact now. I think. Yeah, I misremembered that one. Let's look it up. Hazard Tbilisi. Alright, it's difficult to look it up, it's just definition. Batumi Bazaar, alright. Alright, it's not going there. Alright. Decide on like kind of how to go with hair in this one. I kind of swore that I wouldn't spend more than 30 hours on these pieces, but god damn, do I feel like putting in more into this one. I feel like we gotta do that. I just want to up the game on the rendering. So what have you been up to outside of Artin, Laura? Lumpy? Hey, welcome in, friend. Glad you like it. Seri bar? Authorize? Welcome to Siri Bar. If you think this message is set up, it's a website for information, commands, and more. I guess we have Siri bot now. Is there anything else outside of just clicking and authorizing there? No, might have been so far for the past 2 weeks. Oh really? What's up? What happened? Like an art event? Thanks, Artin. Dude, do you remember like back in the day the fucking Twitch long live chaos or whatever bots? You remember them and their copy pastes? You would literally not even understand what it is. It felt more like trolling rather than like some kind of promotion. Remember? They would spam the chat, dude. Yeah, like the end is here and you know it is coming. You know you can think something like that, right? Long live chaos. It makes me want to actually look it up what it actually is. Dude, maybe it's a game and we can do art for them or something. Long live chaos, boys. Concept 101, 80, nice. Don't know much about it, but cool. Oh yeah, in London? Oh, okay. Just yeah, give me a sec. Give me a sec. I feel like that would be kind of possible, but hey. At some point, like, I kind of want to visit a bunch of countries. And, yeah, potential art conventions too. One day, Laura, one day. Kinda getting closer to that point, but it's still quite far from now. My dad got approved visa in Japan, by the way. I was like, fucking, what, Dad? Doing what? You're going for a concert of, I don't know what kind of musician there in October, but he's going there. No, he's just going for a music concert. At V Park. Dude, I should like. I don't know, he said like he asked like what you guys want from there. What do you want, boys? Fire Punch manga, like first, maybe first volume in Japanese. Maybe that's what we want. I cannot think of anything else. Exclusive Japan only editions of Jujutsu Kaisen? Okay, dude, we're not doing that. No Jujutsu Kaisen whenever I'm here. Matsuri Bar, okay. Alright, Shigur. Siri can pump. Should ban him? Awesome. Thanks, bro. Like, how do you even know that shit exists? Right? How do you even know that there's a bot that bans bots? It's like a virus attacking viruses. Not really, Laura. I mean, not at all. Nowadays, not at all. I used to watch anime a lot though with my friend. It would be kind of like half meme watching, half hate watching, and half like enjoying it. But now not anymore. Like especially all the senens, shonens is how you say it? Shonen. Like the default fucking Naruto trope of like all the young hero protagonist is they got Ligman, they saving the world, you know, this kind of stuff. Really, really got bored of that. Like, unbelievably over it. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, but there is still some stuff that I really like. Like, I like the Tsuki Fujimoto stuff. I just, like, every time I get a chance, I just praise his art and his stuff. Like Chainsaw Man and Fire Punch especially before that. God fucking damn, dude. Is that a thing? Didn't they want to make that as an anime at some point? Bro, if they do, if they ever goddamn do. That would be intense. And I always want to get people to reading it. And they never do. For some reason. Whatever. Whatever. Hey there, Mr. Mel. How you doing? How you doing, boss? Oh. Dude, it's so sleepy, goddamn. Like, barely functioning sleepy, kind of sleepy. I have new coffee today. I'm not even... I don't even taste it. Like, I'm drinking it, it's nice. But it's like... It's actually very nice. Maybe I'm just too sleepy to understand flavors. Accident Mel is 4 hours ahead of us. So it is 3:30 for him. Oh yeah, it's been getting cooler in here as well. Dude, it's so nice. Fucking finally, man. Actually went outside yesterday after I turned the stream off in complete rage. And it was pretty nice. Like, the only good thing about yesterday was the weather. Oh, and also I killed, like, I played WoW and it was nice too. Dude, now I want to do another WoW art. Like, another WoW fan art. I killed the last boss and goddamn, dude, it's a fucking epic fight. It was nuts. It's like really, really fun. So there is actually like so the guy that I painted a while ago that mentions like the big water elemental, right? So there is a part of the fight where you actually like he teleports you in the cosmos and just lets you just fucking fall down and like, you know, die in the cosmos pretty much. And then your like powerful ally who used to be your enemy, but you kind of you allied up with them so you can defeat the guy. They'll help you out, they allow you to fly there, and you just like fly around that big fucking guy. He's like the size of the city, and you just fly around him, like destroy some shit, and then you gonna, and then he teleports you into his heart, and you fight him in his heart, bro. So I want to do this like art, but maybe you just like a bunch of people just flying on their like dragons and stuff, kind of around the guy, and he's just shooting laser beams in space there. Hey Arson. Can't believe the summer is ending. Oh, I definitely can't believe that, and thank God. Looking forward to that. To be honest, this summer was easily survived. I didn't struggle at all. At all. Previous summer was also pretty alright-ish. The summer before that, like 2 years ago, the first summer I was in Georgia, bro, god fucking damn, that was a test. That was a test of how much of a man I am. I can survive the heat, because that was really fucking bad. That was horrific, dude. Dude, speaking about chin ass. Dude, you know what I saw yesterday? Completely not related to WoW and the last boss there topic. I'm gonna show you, boys. Hold on. You see this? So, you know what this is? Do you boys remember whenever I told you a story how I was coming back home with my wife and we just found a kitten and had a broken leg and it was in an area with a lot of dogs around it. So we just took it with us and we just randomly just drop it in some random neighborhood. So yeah, it's like it's not a neighborhood, but like it's a little bit of how to say that, like, you know, an area between a few houses, and it's like kind of there. So we just like put it there, like, okay, buddy, let's go find your new home. And obviously you don't know if it survived or not, because like you don't go there often. But yesterday I was coming by that place and I saw it there. Yeah, it looked fucking it's really sad for some reason. I think it was just curious to look at me. And it's there, dude. It's alive. You know? Isn't it nice to know that like you just took some random kid and you put them in the place? It was a gamble, right? Like we didn't know if there was like a dog in that area who would eat it, or maybe just people would fucking rip its head off. You never know, right? I don't think they do that because you have so many stray cats here. But it survived, dude. It's fine. I don't know why it looks so sad. The picture is actually a little cursed. He's part of a local gang, yeah. Yeah, that actually, from what terrible day it was yesterday, that was the best part about that day. By a mile. All over. Yesterday was a fucking shit show, to say the least. So first of all, I woke up at like 2:30 p.m. and I was really upset at myself for waking up that late. But I was like, you know, I'm used to this. I'm used to being upset at myself for that, and I just try to kind of keep calm, start the stream, right? And almost as soon as I start the stream, the neighbor starts to drilling. They're doing renovation or some fucking, I don't know, EDC in their house. Like, it's literally a neighbor next door to me. And they start drilling in the wall, and it's like super loud. Like, it sounds like they're drilling in my brain. Obviously, you know, muting the stream, stream is not as fun. Like, I'm feeling bad for not providing like the stuff that I usually do, right? Kind of not talking to people, just typing in the chat. And then on top of that, my internet goes down, so the stream just like restarts and like everybody leaves. I'm like, okay, this is a fucking shit show. And then there was some other stuff too, so I just like turned the stream off after 2 hours. And I go to the gym thinking, alright, at least I'm gonna train. But I haven't had a breakfast yet, and it's like 4 p.m. or like 6. And then I have like the absolute worst workout ever. I miss all my snatches, and I feel absolutely exhausted. And yeah, that kind of was about it. At least on the way back home, though, I found that kitten. That kind of, it made it a little better. But overall, yeah, yesterday was... Jesus was not having it with me yesterday. I don't know why it was so upset. But yeah, Jesus was fucking mad at me yesterday. Maybe Jesus wants for me to play more World of Warcraft, if being honest. He's like, why you fucking... Bro, why you doing this, like, whole drawing thing? Just, like... I made WoW for you, dude. Why are you neglecting it as much as you do? Fucking... Yeah, good point, Jesse. Should probably come back and grind more. We also have this to do. Yeah, it was even... But you know what makes it worse for me is that I'm like very easily frustrated. Like, I actually grew up as a kid as a little bit of psychotic kid, if that's the right word to explain it. Like, I would get really like frustrated and like screamy and like upset, and I don't know. Imagine like an iPad kid and you take an iPad away from them. It's kind of like how I used to behave, like fucking random stuff. There was no iPads back then, but I would like have that kind of behavior. And I feel like my whole life I've been trying to like become more and more patient. Like the life overall and with myself too. But dude, that shit yesterday threw me off so much. So I'm just sitting there trying to like be more calm and collected. And I wasn't even able to like tolerate some backseating in the chat. I even started making some aggressive comments. Well, first of all, because fuck them, you shouldn't do that, but I usually, you know, for the sake of not being aggressive or like negative on the stream, I usually just like ignore that. That's the best that I can do, just like, nope, just ignore that. Making excuses so he can play more WoW, involving the Jesus. Was a sports kid used to play for 12 hours? Bro, that's badass. I wish my parents kinda started me on some sports early on in life. That's cool. Like I always envied my best friend who started doing martial arts since he was like 5. Bro, by the time he was like 15, he was a fucking machine. Yes, Beggars. Hey, welcome it, buddy. What's up? Yeah, Laura. It's so... Dude, it's so cringy because I see the art they post in my Discord, and it's like... God damn. But yeah, like, it's... You know, it's not a big deal, right? And like, in my normal kind of state, I can easily deal with that, but in that frustrated state, like, I just read that, and my thoughts just start kind of ramping up. I'm thinking of what I can... Like, I'm thinking about talking to them and kind of the conversation going. Yeah, it's... Fucking, it's a lot. You know, I'm thinking what they'll answer and how I'll answer them back. Just this whole thing, like, all in my head. Hello, Ray. In reality, though, like, backsitting is... In at least in art, it's the biggest, what's the word that I'm looking for? Biggest self-report. Like, I swear there are no good artists ever who backseat. Like, there was not a single time where like an artist joined and like they like an accomplished artist and they started backseating or giving you critique for free. Bro, they fucking charge for critiques, right? And that's also like a thing. If you're good enough, you're still charging. You wouldn't doing that service for free. So if anything, it's the biggest giveaway. Like, somebody starts backseating, don't listen to them. You know, by that point first. Rework the values in this piece, yeah. It's like, yeah, maybe if you feel like backseating, just look back at yourself, and it should be a signal to you that you should just work on your own art. Right, right, Laura? Just like, imagine like people are paying you to be their mentor or like for art courses or something, for art critiques. Like, why ever would you go out and give random unsolicited advice to people? And if you're not in that point, if nobody wants to pay you for your critique, like, it means it's not valuable. So why like go around and offer it in the first place? Well, you remember Jerk? Carsey and like us trying, okay, not us, me trying to get him to watch Hamster Hell. Every time he would mention his hamsters. Jerk is a legend, yeah. Like F Jerk, he'll be missed. A friend who does a lot with your mic is a friend and someone I know. Still let him know and solicit it though. Yeah, that's like a strange behavior, honestly. You know why I think it occurs? If you're to try to dig into kind of like the psychology there. Because I think for those people giving out critiques is about themselves. You know, somehow in their mind it wraps it around being about them. I don't know, like somehow they want to tie it to like, oh, look how I do it then, if you like actually ask them to elaborate. Or something like they want for it to be about them. Because I would never in my mind imagine somebody thinking that it's about you. Like the critique is actually about the person you're critiquing and still going for it voluntarily. Like that's just not what people do. Yeah, Laura, I don't know your friend, but in general it's I think if you're a friend it would be fine. Like whenever my sister says something to me, it's like it's never unwanted. QQ was hello? I don't think it is. At least hmm. Those places are such a gamble, Laura. Like you never know what kind of critique you're getting. I actually wonder, can you actually like, by listening to people who know what they're talking about, can you actually get worse in art? Like let's say if you're a beginner and you get critiqued by another beginner and they just kind of like transmit their mistakes and misunderstanding about art to you like a disease. I don't know, is that a thing? Sounds logical, but is it really? sometimes the critiques are not even pointing people in the right direction, in my opinion. Yeah, even if it's like not technically wrong, I think, yeah, for sure. Because like in reality, there are so many things to like correct on people's art, but it doesn't mean that they should focus on all of them, right? I think that there are very specific things that people kind of need to look into first. What voice would you say like the biggest thing when it comes to illustration? Not like if you take all of the art, but like in illustration specifically. Like the #1 thing that like holds most people back, most theoretical people back, that we kind of imagine to ourselves in the discussion. Bro, I would easily say that it's value composition and like, yeah, value balance. Bro, what the fuck is this? Yeah. Streaming yourself and fucking pumping that, like, spamming in your own chat that shit. It's creepy. Can I delete them? Like, I cannot even delete that message. Can only pin there. Bro, all the cocks in here. Bro, Billy Harrington. Okay. Composition, especially those early stages, is the most important. Yeah, like especially value composition, in my opinion, because I feel like by composition people think that it's fucking rule of thirds, and then they do this goddamn mouse spiral, and think that it's, oh, that's what composition is about. Meanwhile, it's not even about, and it's not as much about placing things in the canvas as much as like placing them in relation to each other, and like relation to each other is mostly about brightness and values. Your values as a man, you know. You gotta have your values on point, boys. That's right. Today's value is to finish this art. Actually, goddamn, finish it today, dude? I don't know. I don't know, boys. Don't rush me. Hey, listen, don't rush me. I don't fucking like being rushed, you hear me? So I'm not sure about this one yet. I'm not sure, my dudes. I kinda want to spend, dude, like easily another 6 hours. Another 6 hours? Oh boy, they come very, very easy for this. I don't know, we need to up the game on the rendering. We need to up our game on the rendering, so whenever Laura launches her own studio, Laura Entertainment, you're gonna hire us first. because it's gonna be the cheapest and the most reliable. I'm just still not sure what I'm doing with the hair here. So like, what kind of finishing this piece we can be talking about if you're really not sure what we're doing. I mean, in reality, I just have like no clue how the hair would work here. Like, I don't even know what this fucking color is. Maybe there should be no hair here. Hey, Kath. Hey, Sunshine. Long time no see. Where have you been? Where have you been? How you doing? How you doing? What's up? Because I think that's the best way to wake up the wife now. Is just fucking start streaming raw, and then she just cannot handle us talking. She gives up and wakes up. That's how we deal with her. That's right. Hello. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? That been that long? It's been quite long. Yeah. We've missed you. Where have you been? Have you been on a vacation? Overseas? Also, Kev, did you get your visa approved in Japan as well? Hopefully they didn't deny you. What eye level are you? 692 or something? Bro, I don't fucking recall. 94 or 92 or something. But I'm like, how to say that? Not optimizing, I'm just pugging. I don't have anybody to, I mean, it's not like I don't, yeah, I guess I don't have anybody to play with, so it's like, it's very unorganized and, you know, just doing my own thing, not really kind of rushing through progression. Like, try my best, but also, you know, not really taking it seriously. 689. Yeah, I didn't get fucking any loot whatsoever from raid. I got 3 bosses down on heroic yesterday, 0 fucking drops, 0 loot. Very unfortunate. 0 tier pieces as well, which fucking goddamn, dude, that's sedge. Yeah, I've been working on this one for a long time. Again, 34 hours. Just thinking how to do the hair here. Dude, actually this color is like kind of more there. I'm kind of thinking that for a week I want to get all the like 8 10s done, and then just like try to pack as much heroic left as I can. I don't know how much is more puggable. Very detailed and very pretty. I'm glad you like it. Glad you like it, friend. I'm trying to push my details, just in general, kind of my rendering. Using this art as a very much place to I don't know if you can call it style, but like to improve a little bit. I feel like it's something that I kind of lack. I feel like a lot of artists kind of learn how to get into details really fast, or maybe that's kind of something that, yeah, it's definitely like different paths in progression. People learn to like render a shit ton, but then their composition sucks and stuff like that. And I feel like my overall kind of like building up an artwork is like I have a good kind of flow for it, but then I just quit rendering quite early. No, it's a commission. It is a Warcraft character commission. Bro, I was thinking about doing another personal piece of Dementia's Phase 2 fight. Like whenever you're flying towards him. Dude, that can be actually a fucking banger illustration. I just need to think about it a little more and like how to do it and stuff. Yeah, and that piece went crazy. That's why I also want another one of him. Dude, imagine that an artwork where like there's mounds and you're kind of like flying in and him, you know, shooting the laser beams and stuff. How did you like the fight, by the way, Laya? The it sounded like you were playing yourself, right? So did you fight him? Did you get him down on normal already? Yeah, nice. Fucking such a sick fight. I wonder, like, if he's more difficult on heroic or not. Yeah, such a sick fight. Dude, wouldn't it be great if we finished this today? Shit. But I really want to just like push this one to the next level. Let me just kind of calm down and kind of trying to postpone calling it done. Just relax, get extra details everywhere. It's this mindset where you just want to call things down, you know, just want to move on, do things faster, progress. But it's actually so harmful. I kind of find it quite a little harmful. Oh, I actually don't have this. Is this perfection? Like, I'm not sure, dude. I'm not sure if that's perfectionism or that's just like actually finding my own urge to like move on. The message to you know the ads are there. Bro, it would be so good if I actually can. Dude, you think it's worth it for me to run ads whenever I go for a break? I'm just thinking like, what if it's gonna make the feeling of a quote-unquote break worse? And then it will like, people would fucking drop from here during a break, which I'm already afraid of. But at the same time, it kinda... You'll have less ads during the normal broadcast. And also, aren't ads like personal for everybody? It's better to ads and you're not there. Gotcha. Yeah. Streamer summer, I think it's there. No. Home. Stream manager. Pre-roll off for 30 minutes. Alerts. Click that, raid. Where the fuck is that? You recently read an ad and must wait to run another. 60 seconds. It's for half an hour of pre-rolls. Long ass break and wonder how long of an ad can I run. Snooze ads. 5 minutes. Right, we will play 3-minute ad break during a break then. Which, dude, I think if you don't click off of a stream whenever it's a 3-minute ad break and also the streamer is away, you have no self-respect. Alright, I'm just gonna throw it out there, boys. I wonder if it counts that you watched it, by the way, Xerin. Also, dude, how is that like a person like you do not have an ad block? How come that's real? Like an ethical using of internet or something? You don't have an ad block for well, supporting other people reason, or just... 2-hour ad? Wait. Try turning it off. You get a 2-hour ad. That's not fucking right. So just like, unless you skip it, we are clicking like it just plays and plays. No way, bro. What was it about? Did you enjoy it? Was it a fucking National Geographic documentary or something about leaping frogs? 2-hour ad. Bro. Was it my video about like my yearly art recap or something? God damn, dude, that's evil. You know, like all the ads, especially whenever they're done like that. They're preying on people who doing dishes. Evil strategy. I used to do that back in the day too, but like now my morals don't allow for me to do so. It's bad. Yeah, I was never a fan of it, but now it's even more than too much. I completely agree, dude. Dude, I remember the time. Oh, where you could listen to music with no ads in it. It was a beautiful time. Whenever you just had a blog, was updating itself, you never knew that there are any ads there to begin with. That time, fucking long time gone, boys. It's over. Star rating system? Okay, I don't recall that, but dislikes, you still have an extension for dislikes though, or no? I feel like most people have it. So sleepy. Me too, Laura. Me too. I don't know how I'm gonna train today. I got new coffee yesterday. It's a blend, which is actually super rare. Usually you just have how they call it, a monosort. It's just like, you know, okay, you just have this coffee from this like place, this kind of like processing from like Kenya, right? And you drink that and it has like tasted kind of to it. Usually just mixing like one sword with another, it's people don't really do that as much, you know, because it's like one taste is already so complex, and if you mix it with the other, it just becomes fucking just like a Christmas tree. You don't understand what's going on there. It's kind of not pleasant. But so this one is a blend though. This one they did that. They did mix stuff. And it's pretty nice. It's Kenya and Ethiopia, which I love Ethiopia. Not at least the coffee from there. I'm not sure about the country. Never been there. I get breakfast too, dude. It's just 12 p.m. What do you mean? Too early for breakfast. What are you saying? I'm kinda hungry though. That's right. Even though I had a meal literally yesterday before going to bed at like 3 in the morning. So why am I hungry already? That's strange. Wait, darken this too much. Mods are gone. Turns out it was the streamer. Hey, Aligu. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? What's up? Today is actually quite a not a bad Sunday. Gotta admit, boys, today is a good Sunday. Out of all the Sundays, it ain't as bad of a Sunday. That's true, that's true. I would say it's like one Sunday out of one Sunday. Good. Alright. Could have it been better? Potentially. Right, but we're not chasing perfection. We are alright with what we have, boys. It was that yesterday, Eligu, but you remember the yesterday stream. Yesterday was terrible. But dude, actually, fuck the streaks. Fuck this, like, kind of arbitrary numbers and stuff like that. I feel like maybe that's why I was so upset yesterday, because I just got too attached to it. I just wanted for the, like, this 30th or like the month-long stream to be like good. Whatever, dude, who cares? Really, who cares? It's about those like days in between, not about the end number. You know? Dude, I remember this music. Like I was playing Dragonflight whenever it came out 2.5 years ago, as I just got to Georgia. Like I literally bought myself a laptop and the first thing I downloaded was Dragonflight, because it launched the day before my flight. There was no possibly worse timing for me to play it. And this music, dude, I love how like just WoW like creates memories for you, even though it was nothing like too special, you know. It was just still, it kind of like binds you with your like memories about your life of that time, and you like have it forever now. It's like there's something beautiful about it, and then just music brings you back there. Showing up to the drawing tablet is an important beat. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. 100%. And we definitely, hey, listen, we are definitely showing up. We here definitely showing up. What the hell? Mel. Come on, buddy, what is this? What is that a frog, dude? Or this you emote Arsm is it's terrifying. Don't mind asks Aiden. You're just having a good time, dude. Dude, in this music too. God damn, actually Start of the Dragonfly was kind of like a nice time. Dude, I'm completely in love with this phenomena. How like this music of WoW, like the way you kind of play it, and it just, I think, yeah, that's what I think it is. It just like binds to your memories of that time. And then like you hear the music, or maybe you go for this kind of similar place in the game, and that's kind of what you remember. Your time from back whenever you kind of first heard it. Dude, I don't know, it's so wonderful. Time to draw on company time? Hey dude, let's fucking go away. That's what I like to hear. I used to draw whenever I worked in a coffee shop too. Just like I used to have a sketchbook and draw just a little bit whenever I got time. You know, before I started on digital. But it was never productive, honestly. It was just a little doodling. Little doodling. I was getting myself prepared for my grand start. Alright boys, let's test it out. Watch. What are we gonna do? Time lapse, share the window, start an ad, and then we're gonna go for a break, boys. Be right back. 3 minutes ads. F. It's a lot of ads. Pre-roll disabled for an hour. Oh dude, that's wonderful. Okay, be right back. Very good. How was the ad break? Did you like that? What kind of ads do you get served? Don't tell me, I don't want to know. Actually, you know, never mind, I don't want to know. I'm thinking if I should switch to another art. I like to push it a little bit on this. For the sake of my own sanity, do I want to switch it up? Maybe just do a little more, you know? It is beneficial to, like, improve your patience, so to say. Okay, maybe we can, like, zoom in on the clouds or something in the sky there and do, like, a little bit of progress on it. Let's spice it up for ourselves here. Just, we've been kinda dragging ourselves through rendering of the face, which is kinda tough. Yeah, let's just do a little bit of rendering elsewhere, which might be quite more enjoyable. Yes, and Trent, if you're working on something, you just let us know. I'm kind of curious if there's any art you're doing today. And it's beautiful, beautiful Sunday afternoon. Right. We're doing just a little bit of work, so we kind of feel productive before we started grinding. Because we definitely fucking playing a lot of video games today, let me tell you, boys. Let me tell you. Because, I don't know, guys, maybe it would be good to kind of like take it more chill on weekends or something. I've been of an opinion that you should like have every single day be the same, but now I'm not even sure. Right? Because like maybe I should do like chill stuff on weekends and then grind on weekdays, so it's kind of like I would have at least this like sense of progression throughout the week. I don't know what you're thinking. Do you think it's like as a freelancer it's kind of like a good idea to do that? I've always been trying to like make it as consistent as possible with days being like literally the same every day, but maybe it ain't a good idea, you know. Maybe that's why I'm so often like bounce on and off of a grind. I don't know, right? Maybe there's something to think about. Doing work every day can burn you out. I mean, dude, that's life, right? If you want to accomplish anything in life, that's kind of how it gotta go, right? Like, what other choices do we have, really? god, bro, the layers. But just so it's clear, like, I'm not thinking about taking weekends off. I mean, that's why we're here today. Today was, like, it was planned to be a day off. But it ain't, right? We're still here, we're still doing work. Maybe we just allow ourselves to take it easy if you want to. A cheat day every now and then. I don't know, dude. There are a few sides to this coin, you know. Like, if you don't allow yourself any cheat days, then it's kind of like, even mentally, right? Imagine you have no cheat days. So your whole life is just work. Like, every day is a fucking grind. But then you'll be kind of forced to learn how to love it, you know? You'll be like, alright, that's forever what I'm doing, so like, I better enjoy this. It's gonna be that for the rest of the life. So at some point you'll kind of find a way to make it sustainable and things like that. Yeah, it might be a little rough at times, but I think overall you'll be actually in much better condition. And if you're always like day off, day on, you'll always be looking forward to like a new day off. And it's, I don't know, like what kind of mindset is that? It's a beach ass mindset, you know? You're just looking for more opportunity to slack off, to just chill, and I don't know, you're not in it fully, you know what I mean? For me, focusing on other stuff that's important to me would be just playing World of Warcraft, so... noticed how much I oversaturated this. I definitely do want to do more character rendering, maybe just not now. I'm just like a little burnt out of it. I guess burnt out a little bit. Just want to paint some like nice flowy shapes, you know. I don't want to paint anything that has structure to it. Like it's a little exhausting, you know. Oh. Oh. Oh, my shoulder. If I zoom in into stuff, so much fucking rendering, dude. It's nuts. Makes me a little depressed. Borders are almost ready, though. Maybe I just work. I don't feel like working on them. Gotta be careful not to push myself into rendering stuff I don't want to render now. Otherwise, it's just gonna be all the 4 very quickly. Hello, Hasuka. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Wait, what's the bird? What's the bird you got? How do you get the bird? Yeah, dude, me too. Having a good day. Woke up early today. Quite happy about that. Just decided to beat apart. I plan on taking this Saturday chilling just to play WoW, but we gotta do some Artin first, right? Not go without that. I don't think we can allow ourselves to just straight up game without doing any art first. That's unacceptable. What about you, dude? How do you decide to structure your Sunday? You Artin as well? Let me think. Actually, should maybe kind of progress on a different one. Yes, this is like almost done, but maybe we'll be doing like a few hours on it here and there. Right on this art, yes. Let's not push this for now. So for next, oh yeah, dude, we gotta do this, which we got a green light on during the last update. But we gotta work on this illustration ASAP. This one's been too kind of unfinished for too long. This one, dude, no matter how much we want to work on this, we cannot afford right now. This one's literally the last one we got. Oh, Kiwi. Tips on how to render hair. Yeah, I just treat it as like normal as any other surface. Treat it like a 3D object. Imagine if it's like all kind of clumped together and it's like a sculpture. Try to treat it like that, and then maybe add like a few standalone hairs in the like kind of like the last second, but not before that. I kind of feel like darkening this a bunch. Yeah, like make sure you kind of understand that you not understand. Make sure you apply light and shadow, right? And that's kind of like you do it as it's very obvious where it's being lit in and where it's like being in shadow. Like it ain't like any separate entity, you know, like here is just another surface. Ooh, kind of like the blue shift, god damn. I usually try to not oversaturate the shadows, but damn is this nice. Yeah, let's do a little less. The colors, glad you like them. Glad you like them. Maybe work on crystals for now. Just a little bit of shapes there. I tried to have a few, but honestly, I kind of didn't like them. I ended up just freestyling stuff. What are my references for this one? Yeah, like I had a very abstract... I mean, kind of nothing really. I'm gonna show you. I had this reference, which threw me off a lot. I was like, oh, that's kind of, you know, nice. I'm gonna do those mountains. And then I did like the whole borders of these mountains. And it literally made the whole piece kind of just very static. And I ended up just like, you know, freestyling the, just one mountain there in the back. Yeah, no, really. Sometimes using references just um, makes stuff worse for me. Because, like, actually picking reference, I find that that might be also just a skill on its own. Like, not every thing will fit your piece, and if you just, like, picking something that just looks nice on the reference, doesn't mean that it will be good in your art. And that is something that I used to struggle with a lot. I would just kind of, like, pick a bunch of references that I liked, try to sort of, like, join them together, and then it would just end up looking like trash. Hey, Bledsoe. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, boss? Welcome in. Okay, this crystal is kind of like leading off the canvas a lot. Let's make it a little more here. Let's make it a little more to the left. Hi, KBCM. Hope you survive the storm. Why is it spaced out like that? It's supposed to be more like clocked together. Time to shit on company time. Hey, dude, nice. Company toilet paper too. Hey, saving up. Saving up on the toilet paper purchases. Good. Cause dude, it ain't free, let me tell you. I don't get that luxury and I'm spending like at least 1/5 of my income is toilet paper. Yes, that's right. There are very little trees here in Georgia, so it's very expensive. About like $15 to $25 per one roll. So yeah, dude, as much as you can, save up as much money as you can on toilet paper. It's just one roll, dude. It ain't cheap. Why do you think I gotta grind so much and get so many commissions? No, dude, just one roll. They're also being sold in premium packages because, you know, just like one thing is so expensive, so they kind of like try to ramp it up by having like a nice package for it. So they wrap it up like in oil and everything. Yeah, that's why I shit on you, boy. Because it's cheaper. Cheaper to pay you. Right, besides this one, we have the two dark horses of this commission batch, I guess, like group of commissions. It's this one which I anticipate to struggle a lot with. And this one, which I don't anticipate to struggle a lot with, but I think, I don't know, dude. You know, maybe this one will be good. I'm just a little skeptical about it. It's just in, you know, it's kind of in the middle. The last two, like three that I have, with like water elemental and the space creature, are just like more of kind of what I really feel like working on. And these two are like, and these are the starting ones, the ones that we kind of started off and already had a lot of energy. But these two are just in the middle. So I'm kind of not sure how I feel about them. Maybe just kind of me being skeptical, like as soon as I get to them, it's the woman getting captured, Shane getting captured. Alright. I don't even want to put her on the screen anymore. For some reason, her on the screen was getting so much different comments that are all wrong. Yes, dude, $15. That's why you gotta. That's why I like watch what I eat, right? I don't eat a lot of vegetables, so I just don't have to go to the bathroom as much, just because it's so expensive. Look, I even like calculated it. Oh damn, you got a raid. It's a little strange topic to talk while getting raided. Hello, Mary. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. How did your stream go? What were you up to? 10 hours of pain, really? Were you arting for 10 hours? God damn. I've never done a 10-hour stream. That's a lot. That's a lot of hours. It's like even more than 9 almost. It's almost 11 as well, but like not really, but kind of close to being 11. Oh, so it's not only art? Alright, doesn't count then. Playing Daisy. What year is that? Hey, nice though. Hope it was fun. Saturdays for gaming and drawing, that's right. That's right. Today is a Sunday though, but yes. I also plan on just gaming hard today, just kinda doing a little bit of arting first. I don't know, mentally I would just not survive taking a day of art. Taking. Oh, really? Is it more on and off for you, Mary? Are you getting inspired and then it's kind of like a chill season? I feel like it's super important to just not let things get off track, you know? Like if you're arting, you gotta like do it every single day. Gotta like no exceptions no matter what. Then it's easy, you know? If you're just always stopping and going, it gets harder and harder as you do it. Okay, let's work on a little crystal here. I kinda just postponing rendering the characters because it's gonna be quite tiring. My wife is cooking breakfast now, and it just reminded me. I just hear the pan and like you know, the butter frying and stuff like that. Yesterday she fried something, and then we started just coughing. And you know the sensation of pepper spray. Have you ever guys been pepper sprayed? Whenever you literally you cannot talk, you just start coughing because you feel like this like paper sensation in your throat. So she fried paprika or something burnt whenever she was making the dinner, and paprika burnt too, so it actually felt like it was pepper sprayed in our apartment. That was fucking I just randomly remember that. Dude, how can that just randomly happen? Just like out of nowhere. I was sitting there playing WoW and then that happens. I just feel like you're being pepper sprayed out of nowhere in your living room. God damn, they got power. Seriously? Why did he do that? What was it, like a joke or something? During Chile, Noel does the same thing. Maybe that's how they get it. Like initially, maybe that's how it was initially kind of discovered. Relentless Mary, remarkable grind. 10 hours of streaming. Like, again, I've never done that, and I've been streaming for. It'll be 3 years soon of like somewhat consistent streaming. Never done a 10-hour stream. Sort of feel like we gotta do that at some point though. Maybe next week or something. It's kind of crazy when you think about it, you know, like I'm trying to stream every single day. And like just imagine you do a 10-hour stream and you're also streaming tomorrow. So it's like a 10-hour stream, it's like impossible, like that's your whole day. That's literally what you do. And if you are to stream next day as well, it's just like damn, it's life has become just about nothing else than that, which is maybe it's not a bad of a thing, you know. That's kind of what I'm thinking to myself. Like if that's how you spend your life, that's fucking badass, right? Live streaming, doing art, improving your art career, that's really cool. But at times it just feels like, oh damn, is that really all what this day was about? It's just a little bit I don't know, not depressing, just maybe not know what you want at the moment. Let's see, so if you start like 10 in the morning, when you gonna be done? By 8 p.m? From 10 in the morning to 8 p.m. That's insane. That is so much time. I bet the Artin ain't going to be that productive either, if I'm being honest. Maybe gonna do that at some point. I'm not sure when. But then, if you actually do that 8 p.m, yeah, I would have time to like go train and maybe like play a little bit of WoW after that. And then prepare for the stream the next day as well. Yeah, we can make it happen, boys. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Maybe it is time to set some records, boys. I don't think I've ever painted for more than 12 hours a day as well. So maybe we gotta up the scale on those records. You know, gotta set up. And maybe like milk it as much as we can to do like all of it on stream and then make a video of like, oh, I painted for 13 hours. Here's what happened. It was like Hogan face on the thumbnail. Mr. Beast style editing. Do like some kind of drama in the middle. I don't know. Bro, I promised my wife a pizza today, and she doesn't. Bro, if I promised her that, she doesn't forget. There are things that she forgets. It ain't those things though. So gotta be careful with my promises of fast food and delivery. Hey there, River. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, boss? Dude, is there an anime girl time? Tell me, man. Is there an anime girl time in my career? In my art career? It was actually, dude, it's kind of crazy. I think it's been exactly a year since I did an anime girl. And last time it was also a stream commission from a regular viewer. It was this. Now I found it really quick. It was for Dragontas. It was a year ago. Goddamn, I would have painted it so much better now. What was it doing with hair there? Goddamn. Yeah. Was a while since I painted an anime girl. By the way, is all the art that you have there in the reference folder, is it all yours? So like pretty much all of the art that you've done, it's all of art that you have there is the art that you've done yourself? Yona of the... I think so. I think so. I recognize that name. I mean, it was a commission, so I don't know for sure, but I think yeah. Guy commissioned it because it's a favorite manga of his girlfriend, if I remember correctly. And they printed it too. It's somewhere in the Discord where they sent it. Oh, I see. Do you have many more characters? Or is it just like you have this one and you just, you know, doing a bunch of art of her? I always wondered how like how people, how to say that, you kind of just have one character that you really just like getting a bunch of art of. I feel like for myself, I would have been getting, I don't know. I feel like I just for my characters, it is kind of they're all from WoW, but I don't know if I can even call them OCs. But I'm getting one of each, sorta. Oh, you have more? Okay, got you. I guess if I wasn't doing commissions, I would have been doing the same too. I just never kind of think of that. Love that manga. Hey, glad you recognize her from there though. Means that I at least painted her believably. See, River, I haven't responded to it yet, but it's absolutely yes, of course, and gonna get back to you later today in DMs. And I think we're gonna... I don't know, do you want to postpone yours? Do you want to start with yours? Because I haven't checked any DMs. That's pretty much yours is the first one that I checked, so yours the first one in line. So we can do yours right away, or if you want to savor it for a little bit, also do that. Got you, dude, got you. If I am to do it in my way, then maybe we can do a bunch of, like, a few WoW ones, and then to just, like, to chill out from WoW energy a little bit and to spice things up, we can do your anime girl. I mean, dude, imagine I gotta make decisions like that now. Doing so many WoW characters that I gotta, like, deload myself from it. I don't understand OC since until I made my own one. I've made a few OCs that are kind of like outside of WoW. I didn't get it. Like, it was kind of like hard to, I don't know, keep myself motivated drawing them. With WoW though, for me it's like totally different story. Like, I'm so into this whole thing, especially because you play them, right? You spend your literally like big part of your day staring at them, so kind of makes sense that you get connected and paint them later. Which we're gonna do at some point as well. You know, it's a new season, so we gotta. I think as soon as I get new tier set, I'll paint my character in a tier set. Dude, this is like the painting characters that are outside from WoW to recharge for WoW, for more WoW to come later. You know what it reminded me of? Oh, Jesus, it's gonna be such a niche reference, but I used to watch a lot of food challenges whenever people would just sit down and eat, like, you know, a challenge of like 10,000 calories or something absurd, right? And in order to do that, they would like fight flavor fatigue. It's pretty much like, imagine if you're just eating, let's say, Oreos, and like you eating like 5 packs of them. So you're so full of Oreos, you just cannot stomach their taste anymore. It's so sweet. But then if you actually go out of your way and eat a little bit of like potato chips or something savory, right? Something salty. Then all of a sudden you actually don't hate the Oreo taste as much, you know? You can get maybe a little more in because you're a little bit more fresh to the taste. So I guess that's how we're dealing with WoW commissions nowadays as well. We're fighting the flavor fatigue. Oh shit, I guess it ran ads on its own. Never mind then. Hey boys, I'm gonna go have my breakfast real quick. I'm gonna show you the time lapse meanwhile. Be right back. Alright, boys. We had our breakfast. Our early 2 p.m. breakfast, and we back. Hey, Nuclear, hey, what's up? Paint anime girl every year, and this is what I learned. Day for the video. Are you gonna do a quickie after yesterday? That's the thing, Nuclear. We're gonna reset it. We're gonna reset the training cycle. You see? Because tomorrow we're getting on a huge grind, bro. Tomorrow is the quick commission started of a new season of quick commissions. That gonna be huge. That gonna be huge. So we actually, I think we gotta prepare for it, you know? Like, again, going crazy every single day, that's like impossible, you know? Like, we've kind of learned that already. Dude, today's actually, I don't know, maybe he like broke his arm or something, but no drilling today. Surprisingly, right? Quite surprisingly, but no drilling. Super happy about that, thank God. I mean, I was actually ready for him to start drilling. That's why we up so early too. Like, I thought that in case he starts drilling, I can just, you know, do like maybe muted stream or I don't know. I kind of came prepared for it this time. Yes, it's beachcomb today. It's very nice today. You see, like, if every day is a huge grind and like sort of nothing is grinding, so we're gonna take it easy today and we're gonna start grinding tomorrow. And also, dude, fucking new WoW patches out there, you know, you want to experience it at least for a little bit. Still though, ain't it nice that I'm capable of, even though I feel like taking a day off, even though I feel like, you know, okay, tomorrow is the grind, and right now it's WoW time. Still pretty nice that I'm, you know, capable of just coming in and doing art no matter how I feel. That's, I feel like, is the kind of like the biggest accomplishment, is that, like, the habits are so strong they're just carrying you. Like, the habits are so strong, you, like, even on the day off, you're so used to just putting in effort that it's like you still put it in. I don't know, quite happy about that, you know? No, I don't buy into, like, risking, like, burning yourself out. I don't think that's a real thing. Like, I don't believe in that. Wait, she doesn't have a cape. That's more of like a... okay. It ain't the cape that she has. It's more like a dress. I believe that burnout is, especially in the position where I am, a burnout would be a misplay rather than something inevitable. You know? Like, I think if I burn out, it would be my fault. And like, I have to actually make a fucking critical error for it. Like, it's not just working a lot, it's... No, I don't think I'll ever burn out, honestly. I feel like just the way I'm approaching things in my art career, just like there will be no way for me to burn out. So yeah, I don't believe that it's possible. You know, to try to put it in words, I think that burnout comes from the mindset of wanting to get somewhere ASAP and not treating it like treating things like a means to an end, you know? Treating every art like you want to get done with it and you want to move on, or like you want to like just earn money and get the money from it and move on or something, or like post it and move on. Like treating everything like a stepping stone and not necessarily as its own thing. You know, there'll be nothing to burn out if you just wake up with an idea of painting today. You know, because that is like endless. How can you burn out if that's your intent? Like burn out comes out of not meeting the intent, or like not getting what you wanted to get and like still trying it again. So it's not even about trying or like getting or not getting. It's about, you know, setting up the expectations accordingly. So if you just expect to paint, you cannot be disappointed in that. I mean, only if you don't paint, I guess. Right. So I think burnout is whenever people, I don't know, set fucking goals or something. Just any kind of goals. What do you expect, dude? Just expect to show up and that's all. And there'll be no burnout like ever. You mean you're gaming for maximum gains? Probably no, dude. I will get to it at some point. Not right now though. I do want to start streaming WoW. Like that's actually it's an old dream of mine. That's my almost like a childhood dream. I mean, my childhood dream used to be like a full-time WoW streamer and shit, but I mean that ain't ever happening. But I can at least kind of incorporate in my daily life. That's for sure. No, right now though. No, right now. Not in the state it currently is. It's about including appreciating the smaller steps in your craft. I think it's about you wanting to get somewhere, meanwhile you should never focus on that. I guess we're just saying the same thing but with different words. Yeah. It's like either focusing on smaller steps or focusing on the process, right? I just think whenever people say focus on the process, like enjoy the process, it sort of like doesn't mean anything. I hate that phrase. I dig the perspective of imagining that you're doing something forever. Like imagine you're painting now and you're gonna be painting for the rest of your life. Like literally you're gonna be doing that every single day until the day you die. Bro, you better fucking find a way to enjoy it, right? You better find a way to entertain yourself while doing it, because that's endeavor forever, right? So you're never gonna burn out if you treat it like this. And Jamer, hey, I'm playing a Prez Evoker this tier. Hey Hanga. You struggle with burnout in the past, you had to gain that inside. No, I've had this mindset from the beginning, like literally from the first day I started painting, and then I kind of like backwards engineered it, or like I understood what's the difference between my approach and a lot of people who I met along the way. That's actually super real for a lot of people though, like art burnout and shit. God damn, dude, I meet so many people like that. Or like, it's not even funny actually. Like they actually seem like emotionally damaged from painting. Like I've met people who you would like put them in front of a pen and a paper and they would start crying. Like I'm not even exaggerating, boys. It's like, yeah, like it's just like very unprofessional, you know. If you let yourself get to that place, it's very unprofessional. It's 100% your fault. Focusing on pros feels a bit generic and broad. Yeah, it doesn't paint the whole picture. Need to decide concrete goals in order to meet them. I actually don't necessarily like that. Like, I don't dig the concept of setting goals. I mean, I do so understand it, but I find that for myself, it's more about let's just do stuff and see where it gets us is what works better than just setting a goal. And I think it's like in everything really. I also feel like goals are also misleading. You know, like setting up a goal and setting up a plan on how to get to a goal are so different. You know? Couldn't draw for almost a year after just the thought of it made me sick. Seriously? Goddamn. Yeah, dude, I barely took any days off in the last 5 years since I started doing art. Only like forced days off, you know, like, you know, moving countries and stuff like that. Like eye surgery. What else was there? Oh, there was one day where I had a 12-hour CrossFit competition, and it was my birthday as well. I didn't paint on that day. Yeah. So yeah, just maybe like less than a week overall. All in on art as a career and try to brute force it too much. You see, it's not because it's too much, dude, it's because you did it wrong. Like, it's not to blame you or like kinda shame you for the mistake, but I just... You can go all out on it and not burn out, pretty much. You ever did a female blood elf monk? I don't think so, dude. I did like a male blood elf monk for sure. I recall that. I had this art. I did so many blood elf girls though. This one just of those are from the last year. Did I do any this year? Yeah, I did a bunch. Not monks though. I did this female Rogue. Blood Elves now? Any recent Blood Elves? Let me see. I don't think so. No, nothing of like super recent. I did 12 hours CrossFit challenge. There was a lot of downtime. So pretty much there were like 4 events. First took place at 8 in the morning. Fucking dude, a trail run in the mountains before the sunrise. Or during the sunrise. And the last one was like at 8, like in the evening already. There was a lot of downtime, but like I actually spent like the whole day doing it. It was even more than 12 hours, I think. What else? Female season manning monk. Hey, nice, nice. What's back? How are you enjoying it? Morning sketch every day or a time limit, just pick a reference and draw while rendering. Nice. Nice, dude. You see, you gotta find ways to make yourself be productive. And also make it sustainable too. Right, like just picking those random strats and like that are unsustainable, like I guess wrist pain is a very good example of what I want to talk about. It's just, you know, you gotta push yourself, but also watch out for the wrist health, right? So like if it hurts too much, just stop, because you have to do it tomorrow and after tomorrow and the day after that too. Like I know artists who would still grind through the wrist pain, and guess what, like they kind of last like a month with like increasingly worse and worse pain, and then they can literally no longer draw without like a painkiller. Like what the fuck is that, right? That's unsustainable. Any character figure commissions, and is it first come serve or random? It's first comes first come first serve, but I can like change it up if I want to. It ain't necessarily random. Yeah, and now it's any characters, not only WoW. Learning process was very first, grinding anatomy and studies. Oh, dude, that's the worst. Not the anatomy. Brew? Hey, nice. We need more tanks, bro. Let's go. Need more tanks and then plus. Splivia. CD is current 20? Okay, got you. There were a bunch of people who did it. I also did it without eating as well, because I didn't like have anything prepared and I didn't want to just eat something random to upset my stomach. So I actually did this whole thing fasted as well, and I only had... Bro, I actually went home after fucking working out for... I mean, it was like 4 events, but I think that, yeah, so they were split in like 12, 13, or like maybe 16 hours. I don't recall like the timings. It was from very early to like very late, basically. And I literally had a cake the first thing I came home. Fucking Italian cake. I weren't in cherry pies back then, but cakes existed back then as well in my life. I don't know, that was kind of fun. Very poorly organized though, so much downtime. We were just sitting there. Yeah, but basically with art in progress, you gotta first figure out like what makes you better, and also you gotta figure out how to grind forever. Like push yourself at times, but also make sure that you'll be able to do it next day as well. Literally, how to do that as much as you can without like, you know, burning out. Working working a protection warrior guy. You working a protection thing is grouping a bit daunting. Oh, is it really? I don't know. I just don't like the kind of the main guy energy while playing a tank. I did play it just a little bit, but maybe I'll play it more. Mostly draw things you enjoy. Yes, and back whenever I wasn't commissioned things that I enjoyed the most, I was doing a lot of personal art to like spice things up. So yeah, but that's one of the keys. Drawing what you enjoy or learning how to enjoy the things that you draw. Because it's, you know, it's also not all about the subject, it's also about your approach to it as well. It ain't an Italian cake, Nuclear, it's Napoleon cake. Remember that guy? Can I look it up? Yeah, this stuff, dude, actually made me want to eat it now. Oh, with cream on the inside. Let's see, how did the ones that we have here? They kind of look like this. Yes, they're like squarey. In a very very cheap cream on the inside, and it's so sweet. Thanks, Hanga. I'm glad you enjoying them. Dude, it's very nice. Trust me, dude, it's been my favorite. It's so rich in calories though, because the cream is like very very I guess oily, or like it has a lot of oil in it, so it's very satiating, very satiating. Accepting that giving up on some paintings is okay, really freeing. Hmm. I don't know, kinda... I'm doing it very rarely, honestly. Like, that happened recently, I just abandoned like a 2-hour sketch that I had for my personal piece. But, you know, I can afford to abandon a personal piece. Like, a commission though? No. You'll have to find a way to make it work. I didn't... I didn't! Dude, I did. God. No. It doesn't even take that long. You just fucking forget. Dude, there are things that I forget to do. Forget to get in, make a LinkedIn profile. Forget to add the frogs. Wait, when did you say? Where did you send it? In general, I guess I missed it. Oh my god, dude. Well, listen, I'm guilty. There is nothing I can do about it now. Maybe I can redeem myself by adding them after the stream. Let's just hope that I don't forget this time. When you're playing dragons, what do you put in a drawing? I mean, at least these three. That's also would be considered a flying dragon. Not a lot. I was planning some there, but I don't know about them. Honestly, they're already kind of not necessary because we came up with the mountain. There's at least something interesting there. But, you know, maybe they can make it a little more interesting there. Oh yeah, yesterday was terrible. Oh yeah, of course, you know. Now it's all justified. It's not like I forgot, I kind of knew about it, but the day was so bad, it was just insanely difficult to keep myself on the track. That's right. It's like I was about to add them, but then, you know, lightning struck right in my window. Reeling massacre, yes. So let's think about our plans for now. So we have this, we have the mage. Mage is gonna be the first one to get done. That's like in few following days, I think we're calling the mage done. Still don't like his face fully. And kind of overall rendering too. So the mage is gonna be the first one. He's at 35 hours, by the way. God damn, that's a lot. Hope I can get him done in the next 5 though, because like I don't want for it to get over 40. That would be fucking insane. Then we have this one in just kind of the linear order. And then we have the girl, which you boys don't like. I don't know, I'm kind of enjoying this art, but you boys be hating on her. We have the ball guy. We technically have this as well, which is kind of, it's the only not WoW thing that we have, and I'm kind of digging this art a lot. But yeah, I forgot to update the guy. I haven't updated him in like a month. So that's kind of like a, whatever we feel like working on that, we'll be working on that. Then we have the dragon, which honestly speaking, I feel like this dragon is gonna go next after this one. I think we're changing the order a bit. And the dragon is already in a pretty good condition with 15 hours of work on it. Well, we don't have a good excuse yet, Nuclear, but maybe they'll start drilling and ruin my day later today. Yeah, so that's about the order, boys. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing for now. I gotta keep myself in check because, you know, I'm so easy to just gravitate towards the paintings that I like and kinda get the more difficult ones postponed as much as I can, so I gotta get out of the habit of doing that. You gotta learn to be a little more professional and just work on things in order. color is the... It's like... He's like greenish with brown. And golden. We'll drop the gold there. A little bit. And silver too. Gold and silver, goddamn. Ain't that a little bit too much? Do you have OCs? Only my WoW characters, if you can call them OCs. I paint them regularly. Can do it, Andy. Also, 50 trees, what is it, like an exact collection of 50 trees? In copy pasting, I mean, you don't have to copy paste. I don't think that's necessary. Just gonna paint them in roughly. I think with trees you can, like, I'm not good at them, but I think you can definitely get into, like, you know, crafting the shapes for them and kind of get creative. I think it can be interesting. Trying to figure out an interesting shape for a cape is always something that I always struggled with. Pursue pregnant emoji? What's up with it? You don't like it? It's just there, dude, it exists. No, I don't think so. At least not yet. Oh, that's what you're trying to figure out, Andy, this? Dude, for stuff like this, you don't even paint them. Like, you paint the shadow areas and the light areas, and then you define the edges between light and the shadow areas with, like, a little bit of this, you know, texture that kind of resembles this kind of stuff. What do you mean I'm so dumb? Come on, dude. I mean, don't paint them one by one, it would be ridiculous. Treat them as, like, as a canvas, you know? Treat them like you have just a bunch of... just like kind of one surface. Hey boys, I'm not sure what I'm doing. It was meant to be quickie, and it's turning out into like a fully normal stream. So we gotta we gotta deep before I change my mind and end up not playing WoW at all today. I want to chill. I want to chill because tomorrow the grind starts, right? We gotta like mentally prepare for it. I think it even requires a little bit of a cherry pie presence or a little bit of a donut presence today. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we gotta go for now. Love you, boys. Thank you for showing up. Wish you a good end to this week and a rapid start to the next one.